everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you are doing well and are having a wonderful start to your new year. In this video, I want to share with you a few more books that I have in my to be read list 2026. I still have some that I have not finished from last year, but they're novels, most of them, so I'll get to them. As a matter of fact, I just finished one. And I don't know where I put it. So it's called The Christmas Shoes. I'll see if I can get a picture and put it in here. It was a short read. I read it the day I was like feeling sick, but I couldn't sleep. I read it in a few hours with coffee breaks and all, but it was like a beautiful story, but so sad. Like it was a hard read for me for various reasons, but it was really good. It was a really good story. It was really hard to read, but it's like 130 some pages or something like that. So it's not a really long read, but it's well worth it if you haven't read it. But I will put it up here later. So that was one. That one I got on one of the days after Christmas when Barnes and Noble had everything on like 25% off. For some reason, I think I got other ones and I don't know where they're at. I'll have to look, but I think I got a couple more that I'll have to show in another video, because I do have these ones that, let's see, I'm not sure when I got these, but I know I haven't shown them yet. So I got this one, The New Menopause by Mary Claire Haver. She's a doctor. She does have an Instagram, I believe, I think that's where I saw her. I don't know if she has YouTube or Facebook or anything like that, but I saw her talk about a lot of this stuff on there, and it was really, like, it really got me to think about just the things that I do, how I react to things, the foods that I'm eating, supplements, all of the things, and how, there's all these different options for, out there for us to try. Whether we choose to or not is up to us. It's not something we have to do, but I thought it'd be really interesting to kind of figure things out, at least, have something to look to, and see what kind of information she has. This is a bookmark I got for my sisters. I had ordered that Hopeful Sorrow that I showed in the last video. I got those books for me and my two sisters, and I got us these bookmarks. So I don't know, I got mine. It's been a while that I had gotten mine, and then it took a while for theirs to come in. So, and then the day that I picked theirs up, I picked up some bookmarks for us. So that is where I got that one. And then this is the next book. Oh, sorry, that's something in my hair. This is a novel. Supposed to be really good. I mean, from just the jacket piece here that I read, it's like, I'll read it to you. Every Wednesday, Henry picks up Mona after school and takes her to see a great work of art. Just one, a different masterpiece every Wednesday for a year. 52 weeks of consummate beauty before that beauty vanishes from Mona's sight forever. Together, Mona and her grandfather will experience a range of emotions. Their enchantment as well as their sadness will be complete. From Botticelli to Basquiat, Mona will discover not only the power of art, but also the meaning of generosity, doubt, melancholy, loss, and revolt. Each week, a new work of art, and each week, another step toward an open hearted embrace of life. Mona's Eyes is Thomas Schlescher's American debut. It arrives after having topped bestseller lists across Europe with the brio of a novelist, the erudition of an art historian, and the exuberance of one who is alive to life's wonders. Schlescher has written a heartfelt novel destined to delight and inspire all readers. And the cool thing about this book, I mean, it's a pretty thick book, but in the jacket here, they show all of the art pieces that he took her to see that they talk about in the book. I don't want to tear it. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting it in frame. And then this is the author. So it just sounds like a really amazing book, like, you know, about a grandfather and his granddaughter, and she's losing her eyesight, and she's pretty young, it seems. I'm not sure what age she is, but she's still in school, so I don't know how old she is, but that's going to be one of the novels that I read this year. I was gonna say this month, but I'm not gonna say, I don't know when I'll get to that one. And then this one was a gift. These are gifts from my husband, these books as well as the other ones. And this one is A Full Moon Coffee Shop, the Japanese bestseller by my Mochizuki. And it was translated by Jesse Kirkwood. The Full Moon Coffee Shop has no fixed location. It might appear in the middle of a familiar shopping arcade, by the station at the end of the railway line, or on a quiet riverbank. At the Full Moon Coffee Shop, we don't take your order. Instead, we bring you desserts, meals, and drinks selected just for you. Who knows? Maybe it's all a dream. And I know there's it's like there's a cat in this that if somehow the cat has something to do with the shop or something like that. There is a second one to this that I would like to get eventually, but I liked the series that I got months ago, the Before the Coffee Gets Cold, which is another Japanese author that was translated into English. It was really good. It was just one of those stories that it was like, you know, you could go back in time if you sat in this one chair at a particular time, but you had to come back before your coffee got cold. Like, you had to drink the coffee before it got cold. And if you didn't, you know, something might happen to you or whatever the deal was, right? But I just loved the things that people learned when they, you know, went back in time, because you couldn't change anything. You couldn't leave your seat. You couldn't, you know, it wasn't like you got to go back and do all these things differently, but you could go see how it would have played out if you would have said what you had to say or see something. I don't know. It was really good. My counselor had recommended this book to me, and so I asked my husband about, you know, for it. So I got this for Christmas. I don't know much about it exactly. I've kind of heard about it a little bit. She recommended it. So we'll see how that one goes. And then the last one, Graham's laying on it, is this one here, The Nervous System Reset. This one, I because I deal with a lot of like high stress, you know, that whole like fight or flight and all of that stuff, right? Anxiety. one thing I want to learn is how to regulate my emotions, how to regulate my nervous system, how to deal with all of that. And I thought this just seemed like a really good book to get information and kind of, learn how to put it to use. And all of these things are part of my year of surrender, because a lot of the things that I struggle with, I know that with God I can overcome these things, and I know I need to put in some work, and I know that He will do the rest. And I get some of these books and different things as tools to help me to, like, maybe kind of help me understand some of the things, some of the symptoms that are happening in my body or whatever. I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense, because it probably is just this, and I'm not just going crazy, and I'm not just freaking out, and I'm not, that kind of thing, because sometimes it gets really overwhelming. And so that's my goal, is to, like, use them as tools, but first and foremost, the Bible and prayer and surrendering everything to the Lord. So those are what I want to do, what I'm going to use those for, and I'll share some of that. I do have, now that I'm thinking about it, I do have some books that I got on the 25% off after Christmas. One of them was something about getting off, something about hurry, like to stop hurrying and something like that. It was in the religion devotional Bible section of Barnes and Noble. And the other one, I know the other one is by John Piper, Don't Waste Your Life. I never heard about it, but that thing just popped out to me. And I was like, nah, I'll put it back. No, I'll take it. No, I'll put it back. So I know I have those two. I think they're in the car. I have this feeling that there's another one, but I don't know. But those ones were all 25% off, plus I got an extra 10% off that day. So, like, it was well worth it. I just cannot remember what they are. So I'll try to, if I find them, when I find them, or when I get everything together, because we have been sick. Ben got sick Friday. So we had spent Thursday with my dad for Christmas, and then Friday was the day that I got those books, because that was the day that I was at Barnes and Noble, the day after Christmas. And then that afternoon when we got home, well, that day actually, when I picked Ben up from the skate park, he was already feeling kind of bad. He was getting the chills, and, like, he just didn't feel good. And so we ate, and we came home, and then he was sick since then. Like, we've been home since then. We haven't gone anywhere. We've gone into Petco's just to get Gatorade and stuff like that, but that's it. And then I started feeling sick. It must have been Monday, because Sunday I was just feeling kind of like stuffy headed. Like, I remember writing that down in my journal. Like, I had this, like, sinus infection. That's what I think I started out with. That's such a bad headache. And then the headache got worse. And then I started feeling sick. Like, I started feeling like something's off. I don't like the way I'm feeling. Something's wrong. And I don't get sick often, so I was, like, kind of freaking out. And then Ben's still not, he's feeling a lot better, but he still has a cough. He still has a lot of, like mucus and stuff. Not a whole lot, not like he was before, but he still has been sick. So we haven't gone anywhere. He went out today, just to the culvert where he has his skate park, that his DIY skate park that he put together. So that should be up in his videos sometime soon, as soon as we start getting like really cold temperatures, because it has to be frozen. And then I got sick about Monday. So what is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like day 3 of my sickness, and I'm feeling a lot better. I finally just took a shower today. Like, I couldn't handle it anymore because I had been using a lot of Vicks and stuff. So I was like, I felt so like already, but it's been really cold too. So I was like, oh, I don't know. But today I was like, no, I'm feeling better. I'm going to shower today. And then tomorrow it's like laundry day. Like, I've got to wash as much as I can. So blankets, all of it. Hopefully the weather is good for that. If for some reason it's not as like warm as I need it to be, maybe I will wash it and then go to town and dry it. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Oh, one more gift I got was this. It is adorable. It's my favorite color, of course. And I already have my pens in there. The midliners, a Sharpie highlighter, a Sharpie. This one is Pentel Energel liquid gel ink of 0.7. It's purple. I love it. It's a little wet sometimes, but it dries quick. This is my favorite ballpoint pen. Oh, thanks. It is the Uniball Jetstream, and it is a 0.7 as well. This is my Morning Pages one. These ones, this one I think I got, it's been a while, 0.5 Sarasa. I got this one at Daiso. It doesn't say what color it is. It's like a mustardy color. Like, it's really pretty. This is a Right Tech 0.5. It's the color that you see. It's like a purpley. This one I got a pack. It's been a while. I don't know, like 3 or 4 colors in there. I think I have the rest in here. I don't know. Let's see. So there's more stuff. I'll go through this. These were some of my gifts too that I got from my husband. Hello, kitty. I used these the other day, but they're not the sharp ones, so I might need to invest in some sharper ones. They work, but they're a little harder. And then these are little stickers. These are all from Daiso. And so, like, they have just little stickers. I don't know when I'll use these ones because they're like more, like summery. I don't know. We'll see. And then got this, also from Daiso, the big glue stick. I don't know. It's good, but I don't know. Not as good as the Elmer's glue stick I have, but there is another glue stick, a big one that I've seen people use. I don't know what the brand is, and they say it's really good for crafting. It's like more of a crafting glue stick. I may have to invest in one of those after I do use this one up. And then these were from Daiso as well. I'm like into these earthy colors, like really earthy. And then the rest of what's in here is just like all my old pens, and like I like these ones. I've had these for a while, but I really like them. They're click art, and they're all just markers. They were supposed, some of them came with those little these little covers, but most of them have disappeared. Let's see if I find one that actually has one. Nope. Let's see, I'll take all the colors that I have out so you can see. Yes, I'm a collector of pens. I love pens. Anything stationery. So these are all the colors. Oh, and there is one that has a don't know if you can see that. It's like these ones I think came from Daiso, like individual. Every once in a while I would just like get a couple. They're like $2.25 each or something like that. But I like them. I really like these. I like that I could pick my own colors, like the colors I really wanted. So there's those that I have in there of whiteout. Let's see what other things I have that are like that I know are from Daiso. I think this one is, and this one. This one here. These are like, I've had them for a while, so I don't know. I think this was also from Daiso. This one is the Jetstream Elements. These are all Sarasas. Those are really good pens. But I think I'm missing. Oh no, here we go. These are also, these are from Daiso as well, I think. Actually, no. I think these ones I got at the Barnes & Noble in Albuquerque. Not the one at the mall in like deeper into Albuquerque. This is like the Cottonwood area, so like Rio Rancho area. So they're just I don't know if you can see that. They are Stabilo 0.88, fine 0.4. So I like the way they look like old pencils, but they write really well. Oh, Grammar's, he's dreaming over here and shaking. It's okay. And then I do have some more midliners. What I like is like these are older. These are like, well, except for these two. These two I just got, I think, at Daiso to replace the ones I hadn't used already. And then this one's out of an old pack. So I have those. This my sister gave me. It's been a while. It's one of those like charcoal like pencils, and you never have to sharpen it or anything. I love it. I love the look of it and everything. I had another one of these. This is a Uniball Signo. That's like gel blue pigment ink. I know I thought I had another one of these, but maybe it's the one. I thought I had a purple one, I guess I should say. But I don't see it. So I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just wanted a purple one and never got it. That could be it. And then this came in a gift I got from Rachel a while back. And it's just a mechanical pencil. It's from Mr. Pen. Then this one is also a Daiso pen. What is it? Oh, it's a Uniball. In the color Citron 0.7, Uniball 1. I really like the color of this too, and this one's about to run out. Oh, the Right Tech ones, I guess I thought there was more, but I think there is more actually. Who knows where they're at, but these are some other colors that I got. I like these ones. They didn't work as well right away as I thought they would. Like it took a minute to like get them to like go. And these are some of my oldies that I've had for a while. These are my favorite pen, the G2 Pilot G2 0.7. These are like my favorite all-time writing pens. And then I went to the Sharpie S-Gels black. I still love those two. And then my new favorite is the Uniball 2.207 plus. This one's here. That's my daily writer right now. And then this is another one from Daiso. This one, I don't know if I already showed that one. This one's really pretty. It's kind of like got a little bit of a metallic-y look to it. And they have these ones as well. These ones are new. This one is just a brush pen. It's really pretty. I'll try to show you how it writes if I can find a place. This is another one of those Uniball 0.7 ballpoints. This is in blue though. And I don't usually write in blue or any other color except black. And this is another Sarasa. So these are all in my little bag, as well as these two that I have no idea when I got these. I think they've had them for quite a while. They're Pen & Gear from Walmart, and they're just the little points. They're pretty good. I like them. So that's all housed in this little bag here. And this is the one that I now take with me everywhere I go in my bag. So yeah, my tote bag has become a little heavy sometimes. But I have a green, I think I've showed it before, a green Barnes & Noble book. It says bag of books or something. I got that there, and that's what I use when I go over there and I take my study books and everything with me. Yeah, so that's my little other gift haul for my husband, and some that came from before that I've had for a while that I just haven't got to, so I kind of left them all for 2026. And I think that is all that I've got. Like I said, I think I have those other books in the car, and if I bring them in, I will do that in or whenever in a future video. In next video, I'm going to try to get a video done about my word of the year and everything, so that can come up pretty soon as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you. Bye.